Hi, my name is Craig Sparks, and I've been at Lakeside since 2006. Spent a lot of time outdoors with Dad, gardening and fishing. We lived on the Mississippi River, so it was a lot of time in the spring and summer out fishing and on the river. Attended church until I was about 7 or 8. I don't remember really more than just the traditions or the rituals of going to church. And I really didn't understand those traditions or rituals and why we did them. My senior year of high school, the Mississippi River significantly flooded, and that was what brought myself and Amanda together. So Amanda was attending college, and her chemistry lab class came down to help our neighbor sandbag, and that was when Amanda and I met. Ended up going to college together. And after college, we moved to Ankeny. We knew that we were missing something, and we'd been talking about church. And we called up our neighbors across the street, the couple that went to Lakeside, and asked if we could go to Lakeside with them on Sunday morning. I was encouraged to open the Bible for the first time. I had never been encouraged myself to open the Bible or understand that it was for me to read and study and learn from myself. That led to us starting a Bible study with another couple at Lakeside. I remember being encouraged that although I wasn't perfect and I was a sinner, that there was a way for me to know, here and now while I'm on earth, where I'll go when I die. And I chose to accept that gift that Jesus gave me by coming to earth, living a perfect life that I'm not capable of living, and being punished for my sin and dying on the cross so that my sins could be forgiven. Less than a year after coming to Lakeside, we found out that we were pregnant and expecting our first child. And what a blessing, and at the same time, what a trial for us. It was at our 20-week ultrasound that we found out that Noah would not live after birth. And I just remember being devastated that day and being sent away from the doctor's office, not really knowing what to do or really being provided any assistance, not knowing where to go. I called up Pastor Dave, and Pastor came to our house and just sat with us and prayed to start with, and just reassured us that most importantly, although we don't understand God's plan sometimes, that God has a plan. Pastor left us that night with support and love and encouragement for us, and after he left, Amanda and I were able to firmly cement our belief that as long as Amanda and the baby were healthy, that she would carry Noah to full term, and that if it were God's will, God would choose to heal Noah or not, and we wanted to see what God had and just make sure that we submitted to follow his will. August 20th, 2007, Noah was born, and although God chose not to heal him in the condition that he had, God did grace us with being able to parent him for 60 hours here on earth. One of the most important things was just being able to have that last night in hospice with Noah and our small group, and just being able to share his life with our small group and go through that together is something that we'll never forget. It was shortly after Amanda and I lost Noah that we decided to try again, and that was when we realized that God's plan still had additional trials for us. And it was 3 years later and a miscarriage before we had Lydia. And today we're blessed with Lydia, Landon, and Lucas. Those trials and the storms that God brings to your life, I'm convinced are an opportunity for you to look and reflect internally on yourself, on your spiritual growth and your commitment to staying in the Word and the local church and helping get through those trials and seeing how you grow through them.